Alright guys, so just wanted to kind of show my setup. I just finished this whole conundrum over the past week or so, just tinkering with it as I have time. So I have a 18, so I know 16 to 18s, they have the front mounted radiator, and this was showing the symptoms of being the backside being completely caked. The back of the radiator was just so bad that you couldn't see through it. Slow riding, trail riding, even some just occasional zipping around, it was fine. The moment I took it out on the track, after 2 laps it would overheat and it just couldn't keep up. So moved it from the front of the car to the back. So it was located up front. Now you've got this wonderful new tunnel. If you can see, if I can get a good enough view of it, you can see the tunnel through it. Moved it from the front to the rear. Made these brackets. Very innovative, as you can see. Not. So I had these roll cage mounts. Put that, and then just built a little L bracket that attached it from the roll cage to the radiator. Made this little bracket here out of a equipment rail. I work with servers and I'm in IT, so used it, bent it back a little bit, created the angle that I wanted. And then these 2 bolts here are from the actual bed. So those are additional beds, and I put a little spacer underneath to make sure it mounts well. This cable here is running from all the way from the front to the rear. I guess you could find it somewhere in the harness that is different. Cut these little holes, splice these little holes, or I spliced the little, I guess, hoses here just to protect these hoses from getting, rubbed and start leaking coolant from. This is just a $20 Amazon special. So just routed it from the thermostat, and this side is from the pump, and then just had it come up into the car. So it's really not a bad job. I think I may have 5 or 6 hours into it. There's a lot of going back and forth with the hardware store just to get the proper fittings and whatnot, and as you can see from the front of the car, and to some of y'all this is no surprise, but you can see there's a lot more air that can get to it. So hopefully this fixes my issue. Like I said, it's not hard, it just takes a little bit of time. You can kind of finagle a way to get your brackets and how you want to mount it. My cage is a little different than, I guess, like a factory cage or most other cages, I guess, but it's really not bad. It is not going anywhere. The camera's moving, not me, or not the radiator. So we'll see. I'll give her a gander this weekend, but I just want to share this in case other people are kind of wondering like what options are available or how to do it, what it would look like. There's plenty of people doing the Jeep radiator. I just wanted to use this because I already had it. So I think between the hoses, the coolant reservoir, all the fittings, I might have $95 into the whole thing. So it's really not bad. It's I think if you sit there and ponder on it a little too long, it seems a lot more complicated than it is, but it's really just some hoses and water. So anyway, I just wanted to share this with y'all in case, again, you're investigating doing it yourself and just kind of worried. It's really not a bad process. So anyway, happy trails, happy riding. See you guys soon.